Hi and welcome to Just Listen, the place for great albums. Dexter Gordon's album Go is one of those iconic jazz albums from 60 years ago. Before you even start listening to it, you read the musician's lineup and you know it will be a great album. Plus, it has only 6 tracks, so there is no wandering around figuring out which tracks are actually just fillers and to which one should concentrate with repeated listens. One of the major drawbacks in music recording that CD era brought 40 years ago was exactly that: sudden shift from LPs with 45 minutes maximum capacity to CDs with 64 minutes capacity. So out of the blue, the artists were asked to put over 60% more music on each album. And they had to fill out those CDs with well over 60 minutes of music for sure. Otherwise, there would be complaints that there is wasted space, we want full CD of music for our money, and so on. Happened many times, it's so sad. So in the end, what always happens is that there are several filler tracks that would routinely be discarded in the times of less available space on LPs. But let's put them all in now that we have more space. So who buys the CD feels he's getting more for his money. It's a stupid consumerism thinking, and both consumers and labels are guilty of it at the expense of artistic quality of the music. Listening to albums like this one, so concise, 6 tracks, each one a jewel, no fillers, it's a joy. Considered the best album Dexter Gordon has ever recorded, Go sounds like a display of what can a great musician achieve with a tenor saxophone. Mostly because Dexter Gordon's sound is so dominant on the album and takes so much of the sound space. Pianist Sonny Clark, bassist Butch and Billy Higgins on drums complement and support Dexter Gordon, letting him blow his tenor free and confident. On the first track, the famous Cheesecake composition by Dexter Gordon himself, he plays that memorable tune right from the start and develops it through the track without much anyone else soloing or playing any significant parts except supporting him rhythm-wise. And it sounds great because his sound is so clear and bold, you don't feel any need for someone else to come forward and take over the melody. Dexter Gordon's album Go is often mentioned as a recommendation for people who would like to learn more about jazz, since the music is very accessible and features several easy, memorable main melodies. On the other hand, there are jazz purists that will look down at the albums like this for that exact same reason, that the music is accessible to common people. Well, let's just ignore those and appreciate this marvelous album for what it is, an artistic expression by great musicians at the peak of their playing power. Old standard, I Guess I'll Hang My Tears Out to Dry, is again dominated by Dexter Gordon's strong presence on tenor, but this time with tenderness that has no loose softness, but firm grasp on the melody. Beautiful play by Dexter Gordon is later enriched by shorter parts of brilliant piano lines by Sonny Clark. Next track, Second Balcony Jump, has 2 solos by Dexter Gordon and Sonny Clark piano solo in between them. First Dexter Gordon solo is a longer one that reminds of Coltrane. Great tenor play by Dexter Gordon here, building tune from simple main theme to climactic end of solo after more than 3 minutes of playing. After that, Sonny Clark plays effortlessly and without much drama, relaxed sound and clean melody. Shame the sound of the piano is not preserved better, as it is rather cloudy compared to other instruments on the whole recording. It is well known that Sonny Clark was a drug user at the time, so that might contribute to the easygoing playing style that he shows throughout the album, though with undeniable skill. Brazilian-influenced version of Cole Porter's Love for Sale is my least favorite track of the album. It just sounds somewhat too plain to me. Still, it features excellent tenor solo. I just can't get over main theme being played so straightforward, sounds like smoothly jazzing the whole tune. Next track is fabulous rendition of Jimmy Mchugh's ballad, Where Are You? Dexter Gordon is again showing how much he can say with so few notes, just by modulating so beautifully those long tenor blows, filling the space with voluminous, soulful sound. This track could last 3 times longer and it would still be a marvel to listen to. Some higher notes that Dexter Gordon plays here are just outstanding. Toward the end of the track, Sonny Clark plays again beautiful short piano line, adding even more flavor to this performance. Who could say that he had less than 6 months to live after this recording was made? Sonny Clark died at only 31 years of age. Dexter Gordon said once, jazz to me is a living music. It's a music that since its beginning has expressed the feelings, the dreams and hopes of the people. The hard bop version of 3 o'clock in the morning that Dexter Gordon plays on Go is a mid-tempo closing track of the album. In its original form, this composition is a waltz that was popular at the beginning of the 20th century. So this is a rather large change of rhythm and form that Dexter Gordon brought in this version. A 1922 recording of 3 o'clock in the morning was among the first 20 recordings ever to be sold in over 1 million copies. The band was obviously on the roll while recording this album, so Blue Note bosses, the label that issued the Go album, put 4 of them again in the studio just 2 days later to record one more time. That album is called A Swinging Affair, and it's a great one as well. A 52-minute documentary about Dexter Gordon was released in 1996. It's called More Than You Know, featuring a great insight into lives and art intentions of Dexter Gordon and other musicians that shaped that time in jazz history. I'll put a link to it in the description as it is available on YouTube. Here's a small taste of it.
The quality of the music has become much better in these last 10 years, and which makes me feel very good, and it makes it much easier for me to play also.
If you haven't already, please take a listen to this great album. I hope I have helped in decision at least a little. In the description below this video is a link to SONGWHIP that will let you choose your preferred streaming service for this album. Thank you for watching.